Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? A handoff to the back. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
An explosive play across midfield all the way to the 41. The Gators looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab made by the tight end. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When a quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Can they catch him? Finally steps out of bounds, but an enormous return to flip the field. The TCU offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
And the Horned Frogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The pass rush closing in, and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
2nd and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. That picks up the 1st down. Spotted at the 39. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds the receiver wide open. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. From the shotgun, handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. They come up 2 yards from the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. So we're all tied up after that one, Cook. A potential shootout on our hands here.
And the offense does their job and ties this thing up. Now the pressure switches to the other side for an answer.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's caught from inside the 20. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. And the TCU offense takes the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Send the back in motion. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He's moving out of the pocket now. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. The That was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. The Horned Frogs looking to run some tempo here. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Receiver makes the grab. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gators.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They'll run it to the left. And they'll tackle it about the 23-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And it's up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. Now it's second down here. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary, trying to extend the play. On the run here, lets it go. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense in hurry-up mode. Out of the gun now on third down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It's an out route. The catch made.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to his target. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. 2nd down and goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. Is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quick pass, the catch is made. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. 4th down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. 4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. And the Horned Frogs will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. Caught. Completion. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He hands it to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Linebacker is maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made on the left side. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. 1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? They'll try to run this one in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Methodical but effective. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Oh, the sack is made there by the freshman. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. And they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Now here's the toss play. Finding some room at the 25. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. He'll kick it away to get us going in the second half. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking to throw it on first down. He's looking deep here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the out route. He'll earn the first down, but paid for it with a hard hit. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to throw again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So now it's 3rd and short from the +25. They're in field goal range. And let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
Here we go on 4th down. Tackle, but first down. And the Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing in 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Third down, out of the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. Touchdown, Gators. That puts them on top in the second half.
What a play by this quarterback. We're talking about 3rd down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered, uses his legs for not only a first down, but a touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Throws a rocket toward the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, TCU. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to root this one away. This one will be fair caught. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And looking to throw now on first down. Just trying to get rid of it. It's a very quick throwaway. No man in the area, and here comes the flag for intentional grounding. Second down after that previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. On third down, he drops to throw. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. The Gators looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play.
Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Florida. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting them in position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Offense takes the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And he's got it. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. See what the call is on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Perez. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Florida 42, TCU 35.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. They'll hand it off. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
I love it. Third down, the way this back is running, just keep feeding him the football, and he's going to come through for you. And he does here at a critical moment in his football game in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown of the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. And the Gators offense retakes the field. First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made, and a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. A completion makes it second down. Looking right, this one caught. The Gators look to keep this drive moving. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
Now, someone moved just a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Penalty makes it first and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught for the completion. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet. Looking to throw yet again. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, especially on third down. Get him the ball.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. And the Gators come up to the line in a hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll just get rid of him. Here comes the up-tempo offense. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking to scramble now. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Throwing the football here on 3rd down and short. How about the defense? They were not fooled at all. Before the quarterback had a chance to read any coverage at all, he's on his back because of that pressure.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. 1st and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Gators. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock, eventually get the ball into the end zone. Now they've got the...
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he makes the catch in the end zone. The 2-point try pushes the lead up to 8 now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46. First down here for this offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to throw it on first down. And now another deep ball here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get 1st downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off in the end zone. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12. They've become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against